It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja pichuela y guandule no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quiero.
No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que.
And boom, we are live. Good morning, guys. Welcome all, welcome one, welcome all to the 7:10 a.m. Wakey Wakey morning show, guys. I am your host, Brian Brown, and guess who just woke up, guys? Rosie the dog. Rosie the dog just woke up, guys. The producer Rosie's back in the house, guys. Look at that. Giving you some side eye. Good morning, good morning. We are back to normal, a little bit back to normal. My son came down to help me with my C's Candy job, and he's staying in the room where I do the studio. So we're out here this morning, just in the living room. I think it's still pretty cool background. As you guys can see, I got my, this is my living room wall here. What do we got? We got the Pee-wee's Big Adventure signed cast piece right over here. We got the Sergeant Slaughter piece right up here. We got Uncle Eddie right there from Christmas Vacation. Then we got a signed Christmas Vacation from Chevy Chase and Uncle Eddie, Randy Quaid. So that's what we got going on. And of course, my Ghostbusters mural there, guys. So yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day, guys. A little different, but we'll be back in the regular studio. I'll have my headphones on. Sorry for the audio, guys. If it sounds a little weird, I got fish tanks running. I got things going. It's like a doctor, like a psychiatrist's office in here. I had to charge my tablet, and so I couldn't put on my headphones and do it all at the same time. So hopefully the audio isn't too bad this morning, guys. But hey, let's get into some of this chat, guys. We got a lot of people up in here this morning. We got Back to Retro. He's gonna sit on it, baby. How you doing, Back to Retro, man? Happy to be home, man. Happy to be home. Happy to be back and doing these the way they should be done. Yes. Harley, good morning, man. Good morning. So happy to see the Mod Squad, to see Back to Retro. It's Monday, guys. Go check out his review. What do you got cooking for us today, Back to Retro? Let us know. And then the Mod Squad, guys, they're dropping stuff as well. So go check them out. Go check out Harley and Felix. Great crew there, guys. Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, my buddy. Carolyn, good morning. How's Colorado this morning? Mike Means, good morning. Lonnie, good morning. Matt Workman, no one outworks the workman. We got Tim W in the house. We got Honey Nut Heroine. We got Rosie Key. Good morning, Rosie Key. We got Tim W. And we got Harley. Movie show drops today. Ooh, that's a good one, guys. I love their movie shows. Jump in and get out. I'm actually gonna for Movie Monday, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna cover. I'm debating on what I want to cover. If it's gonna be movie or the Ahsoka Tano trailer that's coming out, guys. If you're a Star Wars fan, this Ahsoka Tano series is gonna be fire, man. I love Rebels. Where's Nova Mike? Where's Nova Mike? Speaking of Star Wars Rebels, man, I need to get a hold of Nova Mike. With being on vacation, I ain't talked to him for a minute. We should team up for one of your Movie Mondays. Yes, we should, definitely. Caddyshack today. Ooh, I'm assuming it's a good review for Caddyshack. Oh man, Truffle Shuffle. Come here, Rosie. No Truffle Shuffle yet. Rosie's just coming to life. Oh, what's her name? Ahsoka Tano, right? Ahsoka, but it's all in one. Ahsoka Tano? Is that what it is? I think it's Ahsoka, but then the full name is Ahsoka Tano. I don't know. I don't get that deep into it, guys. But what I do know, before we get too crazy into this wild day, guys, is that we got a birthday in the house today, guys. We got Leanne Baker birthday, guys. I'm excited about this one. An OG. We had Ahsoka as her first name. Oh, thank you, Lonnie. Thank you. And her last name's Atana. Makes sense. We got a birthday, guys. We had Matt Workman's birthday on Saturday. If you guys saw the video, check it out. But we got this one. Happy birthday, Leanne.
It's your birthday today. Nancy.
No, that isn't the right one. Wait a minute. What happened? What happened? Hang on. Let me see. That was a different one. Well, heck. How did that happen? Oh, we'll get back to the birthday message here in a second. Let me upload it. Nancy, we already had a Nancy birthday. You know what? I think that's what happened. Let me see if I can reload this. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. All right. So we'll get back to the birthdays here in a minute, guys. Oh, man. All right, how's everyone doing on this Monday? Supernova, I was just talking about you, about Star Wars Rebels. Yeah. Sorry, guys, I got distracted uploading. I had to upload a new video for that. wonder if that's even the right one. Let me see here. Nothing changes on the morning show, guys. All right, yeah. We got the right one uploading now. We got the right one. So I'll tell you what, guys, when that uploads, why don't we do a little thing I like to call Today in History. Tim loves my Today in History song, guys. He had me sing it in public yesterday. Today in history, today in history. It's not yesterday, but it's today in history. That's right, guys. Today in history. Brought to you by what? What? We got a sponsor, guys. Brought to you by HelloFresh. That's right, guys. Today in history is brought to you by HelloFresh. I've been getting these for the past couple weeks, and oh boy, man, I'm loving them. But we'll talk about that more in a minute, guys. Today in history. All right, today in history, guys. We had in 1936, we had the beginning of the Spanish Civil War. A well-planned uprising by nationalist rebels against the Republican government of Spain began on this day in 1936. On this day, Adam Smith, Scottish philosopher, died. Birthdays, guys. We got Terence Teo, Australian mathematician. You guys know Terence Teo. Come on. Wong War-wai, Chinese director. Angelica Merkel, Chancellor of Germany. Camilla, Queen of the United Kingdom. And then Donald Sutherland, good actor there. Donald Sutherland was born, guys. In 2020, American civil rights leader and politician John Lewis, who helped march the march that would halted the police violence against Edmund Bridge in Salem, Alabama. Alabama in 1965, a landmark event in history of the civil rights movement. 2014, the Malaysian airline flight 17 crashed into a separatist-held territory in Ukraine, killing all 298 people on board. A Dutch investigation later determined that the aircraft was shot down by Russian-made surface-to-air missiles. Oh man, Russia's been fooling around for a while, haven't they? American journalist Walter Cronkite, who as the longtime anchor of the CBS News with Walter Cronkite, known as the most trusted man in America, died at age 92. In 1998, the United Nations completed the statute establishing the International Criminal Court. In 1996, TWA Flight 800. Man, a lot of plane crashes today in history. The Atlantic Ocean off of Long Island, killing all 230 people. U.S. government inquiry determined that the mixture of fuel and air had ignited accidentally within the fuel tank. Ooh, that's scary. In 1955, Disneyland, an amusement park featuring attractions based on creations of Walt Disney, opened in Anaheim, California. How cool is that? Disney's anniversary is today, guys. In 1945, Joseph Smith, Winston Churchill, and Harry Truman met at the Potsdam Conference, the last Allied Summit conference in World War II. Former Russian Tsar Nicholas II and his family were executed by the Bolsheviks in 1918. Wow. In 1902, American mechanic engineer Willis Carrier completed drawings for what would become the first modern air conditioner. Thank God for you, sir. Thank God for you. And then we just got a bunch of like Turkish forces in 1914. If you guys care about the Turkish forces, you guys can look those up later, I think. But that was your Today in History. Today in History is not yesterday, but it's today in history. All right, guys. So we got the Today in History. All right, hang on 1 second, guys. I'm going to reload this. Give me 1 second. Boom. Just like that, guys. Just like that. All right. Let's get into it. All right. I don't like that. Here we go. All right. Birthdays. We got to do the birthday. Happy birthday, Leanne. Here you go. Hopefully it works this time.
It's your birthday today. It's your birthday today. Rock and roll and celebrate. We lose control and you cut the cake. The night is yours. Destiny awaits. So share toast with your closest mates. It's your birthday today. It's your birthday today. Grab your goodie bags. Open your gifts. Blow out your candles.
All right. Happy birthday, Leanne. Woo. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Chris. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing on this great day? All right, guys. Well, let's get into, you know what? We got a minute, guys. I got to go grab something real quick. I'm going to throw up this video real quick. Take a little smoke token choke break, guys. I will be right back. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I had to handle some private business real quick. I didn't have to let Rosie out. I had to go do my business. No one needed to know that, but yeah, guys. Sometimes live shows you gotta go hit the head real quick, guys. I'm breaking the fourth wall down, everybody. We're breaking the fourth wall down. All right, guys. So let's get into this. The craziest roadside attractions of all time, guys. There's some good ones in here too. Oh man, you guys know I love me a good road trip, especially in the summertime, man. I love hitting the open road. I love seeing everything there is to offer out there in the United States, man. I really, really love. Hey, if your fish tank made me go pee. That's what I had to go do. I'm like the running water, man. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. Geez, pull my arm. I'm like, I just threw a smoke break. Everyone's like, yeah, you know what? We just smoked 8 minutes ago, but we can smoke again. Why not? That's the great thing about the. Hey, Chantel, good morning. Good morning. That's the great thing about this show and you guys, man. You guys rock. You guys are always up for a smoke break. You guys are the best. I mean, honestly, that's what makes this show the best show ever is because you guys. Yeah, my fish tank made me go pee as well. Anyway, guys, roadside attractions. I love me a good roadside attraction. Man, that's what makes America America. You get these little towns you want people to come and tourists. And like, I think it really started on Route 66 when you had Route 66 and people were seeing the country for the first time. They were traveling across the open road doing their thing. And towns wanted to bring them in. So they started these crazy roadside attractions. I remember as a kid, there was like deer farms, rattlesnake farms, the world's largest ball of twine, all sorts of stuff to kind of bring you in. Cadillac Ranch out in Texas, that's a good one we've been to. A whole bunch of different ones like that, guys. But that's kind of how the roadside attractions really started. And I love them, even though, they're something of a yesteryear. Nothing beats a good road trip and stopping at some weird road to see some moccasins and the thing. We're going to get into all that, guys, here in a minute. Roadside attractions. I love them. You love them. We're going to get into the wildest roadside attractions of all times, guys. These are mainly in America. Some of these will be in Canada, but these are ones you can visit right now, guys. Jump in that car, head on down, and do the thing. Oh, yeah. All right. Up first, guys. What's the town that everyone decorates the yard trees, bushes with glass bottles and cans? Chloride. I think it is Chloride. I actually shot a movie up in Chloride. They have like this little ghost town Western set. Pretty cool. If you ever get down to Chloride, check it out. I don't know why you'd get down to Chloride, but if you did, check it out. All right, first up, guys, roadside attractions. We got in Georgia. These are the Georgia Guidestones, guys. We got these Guidestones to an age of reason. Reads from the tablets in front of the Georgia Guidestone. The structure monument made of several 19-foot granite stones commissioned by an anonymous man in 1979 offers 10 post-apocalyptic messages of guidance written in 8 different languages. The perfect thing for a bit of light reading. Someone tried to blow those up. Did they really? That would be, this is the first I'm hearing of these. I've never heard of this. This is something I would love to see. I want to get down to, that's one part of the country I've never really been to that much is Georgia, Alabama, that whole stretch. I would love to go see that. Tennessee. Remember that song? Arrested Development. Tennessee. Lord, I was a young man walking down the street. That's not how it goes, but something like that. Oh, Teresa Deller saw them? What? We need to have them. I never even knew these existed till doing this show. And some of you guys actually have seen them. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, it sounds pretty cool. Been around for 1979. Some post-apocalyptic messages. I wonder when he thought it was going to happen. When will it happen? When do you guys think apocalypse will happen? Man, if the summer keeps up, it might be this year. Woo, it's a hot one. Oh, man. Thought they took them down. Dumb saying on there. Yeah, I don't know. I just pulling these up here. All right, next one up, guys. The Colorado UFO Watchtower. I did not know about this. Finding a weird alien-themed road stop is usually within a stone's throw when it comes to the American Southwest. That is true. That is very true. But the UFO Watchtower is pretty out there, finding herself in the middle of what many believers think to be the hub of galactic activity. Judy Maslin decided to turn her ranch into a campground with UFO watchtower. Is open to the public. So this is in Colorado. Carolyn, have you heard of this? This seems pretty cool. Hey, happy birthday, Rosie. Did you see your video? We just aired your video. Or Rosie, I'm sorry. Happy birthday, Baker. Did you see your video? We just aired it. If I got to air it at the end of it, I'll air it again for you. No problem. But yeah, Carolyn, do you know about these? She's from Colorado. I don't know what part of Colorado this is in, guys. But hey, kind of cool. You know what? Good business sense. Really good business sense. Turning her property into a campground that people could then come and just camp and watch UFOs. Pretty basic idea, man. A good, great money maker. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's go. Who wants to go in on 50 acres, guys? And we'll start a campground outside of Kingman, and we'll have them watch UFOs out there. Who's down for that? I got the first 10 G's. Who's with me, guys? Who's with me? All right. Up next, guys, is in Arkansas. I was like, wait a minute, am I seeing that right? Arkansas. I don't have to go camping in Colorado to see a UFO. I saw it in Parker, Arizona by the dam. Uh-oh. Lonnie's going to start preaching. No, they probed me, guys. They probed me. No, I'm just kidding, Lonnie. I'm just kidding. Oh, man. So this is in Arkansas. This is over in the Ozarks. This is the Christ of the Ozarks, guys. So this is a giant statue. Interestingly enough, this larger-than-life monumental Jesus is actually known for sort of resembling a milk carton. I could see it. I could totally see it. So I have not seen this. We were close. I'm selling my place and buying a house on wheels. That is right. That is right. That's the dream, right? We all need to put an underground silo on that spot. Yes, definitely. Oh, that's an Arkansas. Oh, so there is like what is it? Arkansas? Or no, what is it? There's like 3 states that are all together up there. We drove through. It's Texas, Arkansas, and Missouri. Anyway, there's a town with all 3 names. That's why I was like, Arkansas. Sorry, reading your guys' thing. So this is a big giant statue. There's a lot of Jesus stuff on here, guys. A lot. Texas, especially. Texas loves them some Jesus crosses. All right. Oh, this is one. Actually, me and Matt Workman. I don't know if he ever made it out there. We had talked about going out there about a year ago. This is in California, not too far away, guys. A few hours from us. You can actually purchase sites in Wyoming that have been decommissioned. Ooh, that would be freaking awesome. That would be awesome. Yeah, that giant cross is in here. I'm sure you know which one it is. Back to retro. Yeah, we'll get to that. But guys, from us locals, if you guys are local to the show in the tri-state area, you will know this is about 3 hours away, 2.5 hours. Arkansas. There you go. Arkansas. There you go. This is near Slab City, guys. This is located in Neyland, California, not too far from Slab City. If you guys don't know what Slab City is a lawless town. No, it's a town of people. They just created it. It's out in the middle of nowhere. There's no law and order. People live there. They govern themselves. It's kind of like a homeless community without being a homeless community, if that makes sense. Yeah, that looks better. If that makes sense, guys, it's kind of a cool spot. I've watched a couple of documentaries about it. It seems different. But over there's a mini mountain covered in paintings of colorful biblical messages like God's love, the late Leonard King, who lived on Salvation Mountain and continuously painted his messages on it from 1985 until the early 2000s, created the man-made mountain. Yeah, man, it's crazy over there. I would love to experience it. And fun fact, if you guys play Grand Theft Auto online, you can actually go into Slab City, and they have their own Magic Mountain, or whatever this is called. What is this called? Salvation Mountain. I just sold my house. Might be going to Golden Valley. Oh, so you did end up selling it, Charlie? You said the buyers backed out. Was there another buyer? That's awesome, man. Golden Valley's not bad. My parents live up there. My studio's up there. Good property, good price, man. Definitely recommend some Golden Valley. Or if you go a little further west, I've been looking at Seligman a lot. I like the Seligman area, but that would be more for like a weekend retirement home than like an everyday at this point, because it's so far out there. Anyway, let's get into this next one, guys. We got in Alaska, Igloo City. Look at that freaking igloo, man. How freaking amazing is that thing? The tourist attraction located in Cantwell, Alaska, is especially odd because it's never actually open for business. Oh, yeah, that could be. The 4-story concrete hotel circa 1970 remains unfinished to this day because it failed meeting building codes. Couldn't have been here in Needles. Oh, but the tourists sure do love to pay it a visit. You can even be seen from airplanes cruising at a lofty 30,000 feet in the air. So this is a hotel that never got finished, a giant igloo. That's crazy, man. I love abandoned places. I love those abandoned videos. I want to start doing abandoned stuff, where we go to locations and check them out, like the Wallapai Mansion. I still got to get up there. I really want to go on this Billy the Kid run on this trail, because not only do you do the Billy the Kid trail, there's Two Guns, which is this abandoned place on the way up there. It's like this town, really cool. And then there's also the crater that I want to check out on the way up there. So that should hopefully, well, with the job, maybe not. I hate that they're abandoned. They're usually pretty, yeah, you know what? They're like the greatest freaking buildings. And they just, end up being abandoned. One place, I don't know how hard it would be to get to, is that abandoned resort over in Laughlin before the casinos. That might be someplace, probably dangerous as hell. That thing's been abandoned since I was a kid. I remember floating down the river at 12 years old and seeing that big abandoned building. I grew up in Western Massachusetts, plenty of abandoned manufacturing buildings there. Oh, yeah. A lot of, the older the country, the older part of America, the more creepy that stuff is. I have the greatest idea. Matt Workman. Matt Workman's got an idea, guys. We might be in trouble. We might be in trouble. All right. Up next, guys, we got Noam Chomsky. Good old Noam Chomsky in New York, guys. This is a giant gnome. I got to get the background on Noam Chomsky. Oh, the name and everything. Noam Chomsky. I love it. I love it. You can't go wrong with a gnome. Where is this even at? This is in New York. There's a lot of gnomes in Oklahoma for whatever reason. Garden gnomes either make you smile or make you cringe, no matter how creative, tacky, or scary they may be. You've no doubt come across them on your travels. But you may not have come across this 2006 project calling Gnome on the Grain, celebrating the local farming community in New York at Kindler's Farm. The giant gnome can be seen from the road, standing 15 feet tall. It's hard to miss. At one time, Gnome on the Range held the title of Guinness World Record for the tallest concrete gnome. Good old Noam Chomsky. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Noam Chomsky. All right, up next, guys. Ball of twine in Kansas, guys. We got to love the ball of twine. That's what started the whole road trip craze. The world's largest ball of twine. Left 4 Dead 2 had a garden gnome named Gnome Chomsky that had the you had the carry. That's so awesome. I love that name. I'm gonna start calling people Chomsky. Hey, Chomsky, what's going on? All right, world's largest ball of twine, guys. There's a lot of them out there. Yeah, I mean, what can we say about the world's largest ball of twine? Other than it's the world's largest ball of twine, guys. Oh, man. All right. Hats and boots. Hats and boots in Washington, guys. This is located in Seattle. Hats and boots. Let me pull up the hats and boots info here. The world's largest ball of twine. If you ever road trip through Kansas, you might feel like there's nothing much to do. In 1953, Frank Stauber and his family made this ball of twine to continue to grow over the years. Neighbors, visitors, and others around the world helped contribute it. So and now it weighs 17,000 pounds and 40 feet tall. So this is an ongoing thing in the local community, that ball of twine that they just kept adding to. That's kind of interesting, kind of cool. All right, let's get back to hats and boots. Dr. Chomsky is considered one of the foremost language experts. Is that real, Dr. Chomsky? That reminds me of the proctologist in Seinfeld that Kramer got his license plate. Ass man. All right, 1954, a gas station named Premium Tex, south of Seattle, hosted a 19-foot tall, 44-foot wide, bright cowboy hat. It covered the station's offices and convenience store, while a pair of equally tall cowboy boots housed the men's and women's bathroom. The goal of the Premium Tex was simple: to create an open Western warehouse and destination. Unless the gas station closed in 1988, before that happened, the local city council raised funds to preserve the giant cowboy hats and boots well into the future. The restoration of both was completed in 2010, and travelers now stand in awe of this roadside trip treasure in Oxbow Park, Seattle. Cool, man. That is really cool. I love it when, like a business does something unique like this, and, they end up shutting down. What is it, 30 years, 40 years they're in business? Oh, mom and pop cowboy hat. They need to retire. They need to enjoy their grandkids. So the business shuts down, but city council steps up. A real city council, not like this freaking needle city council. A real city council that actually gets stuff done. That just doesn't tell stories about how they used to get drunk at the river together. A real city council, guys, voted to restore and do this. How awesome is that? Very, very cool. All right. Mitchell Corn Palace in South Dakota. I am interested in this one. Any drive-through in the Midwest will bring you face-to-face with corn stalks taller, not like drive-through, like drive-through, we're driving through. The Mitchell Corn Palace in South Dakota celebrates all things corn, starting with a prairie town in the middle of nowhere. This palace looks like something straight out of Russia, built in 1892 to showcase South Dakota's bountiful harvest. Touring celebrities and one of the world's largest bird feeders await road trippers who visit. Oh, world's largest bird feeder. Nice. So this was built in 1892. Man, they took some pride in this thing. You been to this one, Carolyn? How cool is this? This thing looks amazing. It looks like a embassy, not a corn. That seems a bit corny. That seems a bit corny. Oh, man. It looks like an embassy to like Iraq or somewhere. Iran. I want to go to Iran right now and not the country. There's a wrestler named Conan, and when he gets high on his podcast, he says that he's in Iran. My nephew lives in Mitchell, Overdone, South Dakota. All right. Oops. Connecticut. Cushing brain collection. What? Check out that diseased brain collection. Is definitely not something you hear often, but around Yale's medical school library in New Haven, Connecticut, it might be. Donated it to Yale in 1939 in the name of Dr. Harvey Cushing. The collection of brains ridden with tumors and disease definitely earns a spot on the list. Who wants to head down to the Brain Museum and see some tumors? I have a vegetable joke, but it's corny. My pizza jokes are too cheesy. Oh my God, here we go. Here we go. You know what? How do we not talk politics, but you guys just throw dad jokes like they're a free for all, guys? Like they're a free for all. Oh man. A brain collection didn't seem to be smart. Oh man, you guys in the dad jokes. Yeah, Rosie keying on the dad jokes. Everyone's getting in on the dad jokes, guys. We should just call this the 710 dad joke. America. All right. Florida Airstream Ranch, guys. So this is similar to the Cadillac Ranch down there in Texas, but this is in Florida. Nothing says America like good old standing car formation that vaguely resembles Stonehenge. The collection of 8 classic Airstreams alongside I-40 between Tampa and Orlando looks more like an RVs were sent rocketing down from space straight into the ground. Man, that's a waste of some good Airstreams there, man. I have a ton of dad jokes on the Discord channel. We need to get back on that Discord channel, man. You know what? I'm going to see Tim today over at C's Candy, and we'll get on that Discord. I'm going to have him explain it because I still don't know what it is. Give some good old brain. Florida said we can do bigger and better. What kind of dog? Oh my God! Here goes Rosie. What kind of dog likes the code? Rosie, don't encourage him. Rosie. Oh man, I used to pass those Airstreams. I bet, man. Cadillac Ranch, similar. It's out in Texas, guys. I've been to it a couple times. Very, very cool. There you can actually go and bring your spray paint and put your name on there. We put some Rebel in the Box production stickers out there, probably covered up by now. But I had a great time, man. Really good time at Cadillac Ranch. But this is Airstream Ranch, guys. All right. What do we got next? Oh, this is for Back the Retro. The Groom Cross, guys. I passed this a couple times on my adventure in Texas. This is a giant cross out in the middle of nowhere, guys. This is in Groom, Texas, on the I-40 exit 112. It's the biggest cross you've probably ever seen in your life. This thing is just massive. Oh yeah, the Bug Ranch too. Forgot about the Bug Ranch. Yeah, guys. So this is it's something to see. You can see it for a long ways, man. It's something to see, something cool. It's different. Past that 16 times. Oh, I think everyone at a certain point has passed that. All right, up next, one of the largest Rubik's Cubes, and this is in Tennessee. So what says Knoxville, Tennessee, better than the world's largest Rubik's Cube, guys? This is set up. This is another one, like I said, roadside attraction that they try to get you in. There we go. That way they try to get you in to check it out. There was one in Oklahoma that was this giant pirate ship that was inside of a truck stop, and it really wasn't Was it? I'm thinking this is the same. This looks like it probably is in a visitor center or something. Yeah, roadside attraction here. There, we got a couple. But one of the main roadside attractions here in Needles, California is Snoopy's brother or cousin. I've always heard cousin, but I think someone corrected me and said brother. Snoopy's cousin or brother, Spike, who is featured in the Peanuts commercials, actually from Needles, California. And he hangs out over at the subway. Go figure. Now, there's a giant fiberglass statue of Spike down here at the subway. So if you guys are ever driving through Needles, California, come say hi to Spike, Snoopy's brother, the desert dweller. That's right. Rumor has it that Schwartz, I can't think of his new, I can't think of I can't think of his name. Sherwin Schwartz, or no, that was the guy who wrote Peanuts and Snoopy. I can't think of his name. Anyway, rumor has it that he spent a lot of time here in it's in the museum now? Okay, they moved it from Subway. It used to be at Subway. Now he's hanging out at the museum. That's probably where he belongs. He spent a lot of time here in Needles, California. He would not admit it, though, for whatever reason. But yeah, he did spend some time in Needles. Charles Schwartz, there you go. Sherwin Schwartz created the Brady Bunch, another bunch of shows. Charles Schwartz did, he spent a lot of time here in Needles. It's reflected in some of his comics. Kind of cool thing. All right. Up next, Alabama. Good old Alabama. They got the Unclaimed Baggage Center, guys. Known to many as the land of the lost luggage. This stop in Scottsboro, Alabama, sees about 1 million visitors from around the world every year, covering more than a city block. Visitors, I'll get it out, guys. Visitors can purchase literally any item that has been packed in a suitcase that has never been claimed by its owner or left on an airplane. The only lost luggage store in the United States. Road trip. We need to make a road trip to Alabama. I need to pick me up some unclaimed luggage. Pull out some giant underwear. Be like, oh. That's kind of cool. I ain't going to lie. But as a guy who had to check his luggage last time, I don't know if I agree with this or not. I didn't lose my luggage, but they had to check it, which immediately it was like, I ain't getting my luggage back. I got all my weed. Oh, imagine that. Imagine that, guys. You lose your luggage with all your weed in it. And then I come to freaking Alabama. I'm like, I'll take that one with the dank roll order sticker on it. And I get all your weed. And I smoke it. I'm like, I'm smoking your weed. How mad would you be? No, actually sounds pretty cool. I like that. That could be a reality show. We need to buy some unclaimed stuff, guys. Wonder how much illegal stuff they get. Probably a lot, man. Probably a lot. Those TSA assholes, too. Don't get me started on TSA, a bunch of dick suckers. Oh, sorry. Bad Brian. Bad Brian. All right, Illinois, guys. The Golden Pyramid House. The 6-story, 17,000 square foot private home in Wadsworth, Illinois, is plated in gold and is surrounded by a moat. Damn, a stoner became a plumber. He got to work with big pipes. Oh, my God. Oh, the weed weasel. Brian the weed weasel. I'm smoking your weed. That should be a new character, the weed weasel. You guys remember the whammy? Remember, what was the name of that? Let's Make a Deal. And they had the whammy. Remember, let's talk about this house in a minute, though. They had the whammy. And if you hit the whammy, he would come and take all your stuff. We need to do the weed weasel on these game shows. That might be a new game show we do on this show. And if you spin and you get the weed weasel, I'm taking all your weed. And he comes in and he takes all your weed. I've actually been thinking, since, I'm not a dispensary, I don't have to follow the licensing and all that of other people. You know, we're just we're a radio station, basically. We're a TV station. We're a radio station. I was thinking about buying a bulk amount of weed, medical, of course, and maybe doing little jars, giving away on here. I think we can get away with it. Everything that I've discovered, it's a community. We can give weed amongst the community. And I'm thinking about, you know, I'll label it Daily Dank. You know, there'll be a person, and maybe do some game shows where you guys can win eighths. That's what's been spinning around in my mind lately. So you know, that's in the works, guys. Because I think legally, as long as I don't have to mail it, we can get away with it. Any thoughts or comments? Let me know, guys. All right. The gold. Well, wait a minute. Let's go back to the gold-plated house. Who has a gold-plated house in Illinois? I'm like, are you waiting to get robbed? No wonder he has a moat. He's like, you ain't get. That's freaking pretty amazing. I'd love to see the inside of this thing. 17,000 square feet. Man, have I ever considered being a caregiver? No, but funny story about that is my last 3 relationships that I considered my girlfriends were actually just caregivers that tricked me. No, I'm just kidding. No, I never thought about being a caregiver. I don't know. I don't know if I have the patience for that. I don't know. Maybe if they just want someone to tell jokes, I'm good with that. I would drive to get it, but 5 hours. We'd meet. We'd have to meet at a good old Linwood out in the middle of nowhere. So the gold-plated house, guys. I want to see the inside of this thing. We might have to do a little research and see what's cooking with this gold-plated house. All right, the Delaware, guys. Delaware Miles the Monster. Think the Hulk, except for stone gray, angular, and with glowing red eyes. Ooh. So this is a roadside attraction in Delaware. I would definitely check it out, guys. Yeah. Arizona, The Thing, guys. Creators of the hit movie The Thing take a roadside advertisement to the next level. Along with Interstate 10, the stretch of endless highway is lined not only with dry desert for miles, but with billboards advertising the mysterious thing at 312, exit 312. If you guys haven't experienced The Thing, you guys should check it out. If you're traveling across Arizona, you'll see these billboards. You might be let down when you see it, but it's a cool stop if you're out there. I've never seen a joint split bars. Oh my God. Latte. The whammy was on Press Your Luck. What did I say? Let's make a deal. Yeah, Press Your Luck. That's what it was. We could meet up at camp. Summerall s'mores with Brian. Ooh, that sounds fun. I love me some s'mores. When you're traveling, guys, we can meet up at a roadside attraction. If you're traveling, guys, through Arizona, check out The Thing. It's a cool stop. It's fun. You'll discover what The Thing is. Born in West Virginia, had the Mothman. Yes, Mothman's a big one. Point Pleasant and Mothman Festival. I love the Mothman. I was so bummed when I was in Jersey. They used to have the Mothman Dark Ride, and they shut it down, man. It must have been through COVID. That was the one reason I wanted to get to the boardwalk, was to ride that ride. But, you know, is what it is. All right. One of the largest rubber stamps in Ohio. What do you know about this, Harley? Cleveland, Ohio. One of the largest rubber stamps in the world. Let's say free. It's a rubber stamp that says free. That's kind of cool. Be a good photo op, guys. Good photo op. I want s'more. What we got? Next up, guys, we got one of the world's largest baskets in Ohio. Another Ohio, Harley. What do you know about this basket? This is the world's largest basket, guys. Yeah, it's a basket. Oh, and the fiberglass fish in Wisconsin, guys. Don't forget about that. That's freaking pretty awesome. Here we go. want to make sure I got this, guys, before we go too deep into this. All right, guys. This is actually kind of cool. Wisconsin giant fish. Great photo op on there, guys. There's a lot of good stuff out there in the world, guys. Go check it out. Roadside Attractions, my favorite, man. Matt Workman and Nancy love to do some road trips. Check them out, guys, on Facebook. They post on the pages all the time. Man, they have some great adventures. All right, guys, I got a deal you can't refuse, guys. So last night, me and my kids, some delicious Gouda Vibe burgers, guys. Check this out, man. And we slice our own potatoes. We got freaking fries, potato wedge fries, man. This burger was delicious. You're like, Brian, I know you were a cook. I know you worked in the restaurant industry. I can't do that. You know what? It's been a long time since I worked in a restaurant, guys. My skills are rusty, but they become better with good old HelloFresh, guys. You guys don't know about HelloFresh. I've been doing it for about 3 weeks now, and I'm loving it, man. They got some great meals. Everything comes to you. So we're doing 4. We're doing 4 meals a week. I figure it's better than McDonald's. Less than McDonald's. Yeah, it does, guys. It costs less than McDonald's to get into this HelloFresh. Gets delivered to your door fresh. I'm going to tell you how fresh, guys. Friday, it got delivered to my door. I didn't get home 24 hours later. I was worried. I'm like, oh, man, this thing is going to be done. My HelloFresh meals are done. I get here. I open it up. They had packed it so well. The meat was still frosty. Like you just pulled it out of like a freezer. The vegetables were still fresh. Everything was still good, guys. Sat on my porch 24 hours, 125 degrees, and it was still super fresh, guys. The meals that we have this week, I'm going to share it with you. I got me some steak and potatoes. Look at that. With a salad, guys. How delicious does that look? These come with everything you need. All you do is chop the vegetables, cook the meat, and you're cooking. But it's like saving yourself a trip to the grocery store, and they're recipes that you don't even need to worry about. We got this one, guys. Check that out. We're gonna do a chicken sausage rigatoni, and then I wanted to try this, a vegan style pasta and white bean salad. So these are super easy, guys, and I'm gonna tell you what. I'm going to give you a free box. Everyone out here gets a free box today, guys. You're going to go to HelloFresh, and my code sucks. My code absolutely sucks. So if you guys could see that, you can go back and watch it. Yeah, you guys see that. That's my code, guys. Or you can use the QR code, which is probably better. I'll post this over on the Daily Dink, guys. Get yourself a free box. Get yourself a free week worth of food, guys. Save your $100. I mean, you don't even need to keep it going, man. Just go check this out, guys. I love it. I love it, man. It's so good. Different meals. We made couscous the other day. The food's so nice, they named it twice. The easiest meals, they take about 15 minutes to make. All you do is chop the vegetables, form the meat or whatever it goes. Like, look, guys, like, okay, we're going to do tonight, or maybe Wednesday, I'm thinking we're going to do it. This is down home steak and potatoes. So you got your salad there, you got your steak, and you got this is just one plate, right? Check that out. Down home steak and potatoes. So big meal, these are the steps. Cut potatoes. Cook steak, make sauce, toss salad. Different kind of tossing salad, Lonnie. Not that tossing salad. But yeah, that's how easy it is, guys. This dinner would take you 15 minutes or less on the table. Look how delicious that looks. You could get it for free, guys. You could get it for free. Check out HelloFresh. Use the code. And you get a free meal. Yeah, you do get to pick your selection. They have a whole bunch of different ones to choose from. This week I forgot because I was in Phoenix. I didn't pick my selection, so they picked it for me. I'm still pretty happy with it. But yeah, you do get to pick your selection so this will get you a lot of discounts, a lot of different stuff, guys. Once the special packaging is done, like the special pricing, it's like $89, $92 for 5 meals, 5 dinners. For 2 people, they're actually pretty big. They'll feed 3 people, to be honest. Me, my son, and my daughter had the Gouda burgers, the Gouda Vibe burgers, guys, yesterday that were delicious. And I had to throw an extra patty in there. But other than that, we had everything we needed to make the third burger. The fries was enough. We actually cut potato wedges. You put them in oil. You douse them in oil, put your salt and stuff on there, and you cook them. It was that easy. Things that you just don't think of normally, like the easy recipes. This is good. And I'm not preaching on this, guys. Don't know if it'll be better than my Tony's pizza rolls I'm making tonight. Can't beat the pizza rolls. I'm going to be honest. So anyway, guys, I'm happy with it. I'm going to do a little segment later on in the week about it. But hey, man, if you guys are definitely looking you're going to get 3 free gifts. You're going to get a free box. Eat free for the week, guys. Eat free for the week. That's what I'm saying. Then cancel. I don't care. I'm just letting you guys know it's fun, man. Me and the kids have been cooking together. Me and my daughter have been growing closer because we're in there cooking. Me and my son, we're talking cooking stuff. We're watching cooking shows. It's kind of brought us closer together, guys. So, hey, if you want some free food, check it out, guys. Man, it's expensive out there now, too. All right, Hello Fresh. There's the thing. I'm going to post this up on Dink Nation, and I'll post it on the group chat as well, guys. Check that out. Use that product code. Get in there. I'm going to get out of here, guys. I'm running late already. All right. Appreciate you guys so much. I will see you at 7:10 or at 4:20, guys. All right. I'll see you. Take care of one another. Pay it forward. Be kind to one another, guys. Word of the day, compassion. Compassion, guys. Someone snaps off to you. Someone gets a little short with you. Think about what maybe they're going through in their life. Have a little compassion. We don't know. All right, guys. I will see you at 4:20.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
See you guys.